After all the work and all the miles,
Keep that train rolling, man.
all the sign-filled shows and sold-out seats. Now it's all about to change. Are you ready?
Paul Triple H Levesque is here on Raw. He must have some major news to share.
Let's hear what the game has to say.
As you all know, we've been building a new era in WWE, a direction that's bolder than anything you've ever seen before. But to forge this path, we need talent who can rise to the occasion. Whether that's someone who's already here or an outsider ready to step in and lead the charge. Who is going to be the superstar to lead us to that next starting next Monday on Raw with the WWE Draft.
The WWE Draft kicks off next Monday. That's huge news.
Raw and SmackDown GMs Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis have decisions to make that will shape the future of WWE. Now, I know I'm supposed to be impartial, but as a chief content officer, I'm going to drop a couple of hints about who I think will be selected #1 overall and become the leader of this new era. This individual is going to be a force in the men's division for years to come. I've seen his potential for greatness already as the top star of another promotion. That's right, I think you know who I'm talking about. They could be the next AJ Styles, the next Jade Cargill, or better yet, carve their own path to lead the new era of WWE. It all starts at the draft when we take the next step in WWE's revolution.
The CCO just alluded to the fact that we might have a rival promotion star going #1 overall.
Oh, I can't wait for draft night.
Hello there. So nice to finally meet you. I'm Troy Simpkin, seasoned and esteemed WWE producer.
Hey, Troy. Nice to meet you, too.
We are so excited for your arrival in WWE. And by the way, I've heard how things are handled where you're coming from, and this is going to be a breath of fresh air. Nothing but professionalism on this side of the fence.
Don't believe everything you read online, but that's good to know. So, what's the plan?
We want your impending debut at the draft to stay top secret. So to keep all the internet sleuths guessing, management thought it would be a good idea for you to compete for another promotion one last time. So, where do you want to go?
I wouldn't mind one more match over in Japan at PWJ. Can you make that happen?
Sure thing. Just don't get injured. And a win would be nice. We'd look like idiots if our big free agent lost before their debut.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more thing. Make sure you look good on draft night.
What are you getting at?
It's just that in the past, WWE superstars had to wear whatever we told them to for their non-ring attire. And as much as I miss those days, that's no longer how it works around here. It's a new era with fewer restrictions. So you can wear whatever you want.
So I can dress how I want to dress? I assumed that was the case, but thanks for confirming.
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos start pulling out their phones. Safe travels, and we'll see you soon. Hello there. So,
Hey, Troy. Nice to...
we are... we want your opinion.
I wouldn't mind one more match over in Japan at PWJ. Can you make that happen?
Sure.
Got it. I'll take care of business.
Oh, one more.
What are you getting at?
It's a new era.
So...
All right, we better wrap this up before any looky-loos.
Hey! It's been a bit. How have you been?
Busy. Good to see you again, Jade. You've been on one hell of a run in WWE. Not that I'm surprised. When we worked together, I always knew you were destined for big things.
I appreciate that. And from what I'm hearing, you might be following in my footsteps.
Maybe. You never know where I'll show up next.
Really? Because I just saw you talking to a WWE producer. But if you don't want to say, I respect that.
Thanks, Jade. See you soon. Maybe.
What a huge night we have on Raw with the start of the WWE Draft.
And it just got even bigger. It's the hottest free agent in wrestling.
Will they be the #1 pick?
Thanks for taking the time to answer a couple questions before the draft. I know you just got here and must be getting pulled in 100 different directions, so I'll try to make this quick.
No problem. And it's Kathy, right? Good to meet you.
You too. Well, you've competed all over the world and most recently were a star for a rival company. What personality traits led to your success?
Everything I do has a purpose. People like to say they're 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm 20. You can't survive on sheer strength and athleticism. You need to be scheming and calculated.
I can see how that got you here. So then, what can you say about the rumors that you'll be selected #1 overall tonight?
I'd say it's something I could use in my favor. Perception is reality, right? Well, if I'm #1, that just makes my opponents perceive me to be that much tougher to beat. I'll use any advantage I can get.
Well, I know you're busy, so I'll let you go for now. Thanks again, and good luck with the draft.
Good to see you.
Hey, boss.
You feeling okay? I know it's tough. New surroundings, big expectations, especially with everything lined up tonight.
I've got all the angles covered. Kind of like this wrestler I used to watch growing up. What was his nickname? The Cerebral Assassin?
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I guess he didn't amount to much.
Good one. I gotta get going, but you should be proud of everything you've accomplished to get here. You've earned it. See you out there in a bit.
It's time to kick off the WWE Draft.
Thank you. But tonight is not about me. It's about launching this company in a new and exciting direction. And that all starts with the announcement of the top overall pick. So let's not wait any longer. With the first pick in the WWE Draft, Raw is honored to select the future of WWE.
There they are, the #1 pick in the WWE Draft, and wow, it's a good one.
Talk about making a splash. Adam Pearce got himself a generational talent.
We heard all the rumors, but seeing this play out now really lives up to the hype.
Good luck topping this SmackDown.
Stand by, there's some kind of technical issue here.
Talk about ruining a moment.
What the heck?
Who was that?
Oh, where's security?
Can someone explain what just happened?
Okay, got it. The draft will continue after this break.
First of all, I'm sorry about what happened out there. We're working with the authorities to get to the bottom of it, but Hunter says it seems like it was just a random, unstable individual.
Is this how things are handled over here in WWE? Maybe I would have been better off staying where I was.
I assure you that's not the case. You're in good hands with us.
So if it was a random person, what was with that stuff on the Tron?
I wouldn't assume the two things were connected. Could have been unrelated technical difficulties. Either way, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Better to focus on the positive and move on.
I can handle my own strategy on how to deal with this. Thanks.
I'll set up a match for you next week on Raw, and it'll be against a local competitor you'll be sure to dominate. After that, no one will be talking about what happened tonight.
That attack came out of nowhere. Are you okay?
Hey, Troy. I'm a lot more angry than I am hurt.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. The perfect way to blow off a little steam.
You got any idea who was under that mask? Because that's who I'd like to get my hands on.
I do not. However, since I got promoted, which was definitely based on merit, not because Roman Reigns landed on me at WrestleMania and Triple H felt bad about my numerous injuries, I've been put in charge of booking the matches for our live events.
Congratulations?
You should be congratulating yourself, because I've got my eye on you to be the main attraction for our next big tour.
I appreciate it, Troy. But I'm focused on figuring out who jumped me, and then enacting some very disproportionate revenge.
That's exactly why you should compete in some live event matches. It's the perfect opportunity to sharpen your skills and max out your abilities. Trust me, you won't believe the kind of rewards you'll get with live events.
Fine, Troy. Next time you have a live event opportunity, hit me up.
You're the best. Thanks so much. You'll find me waiting for you when I'm ready to book the next bunch of shows.
Can't wait. Hey, you all right? I know we didn't cross paths too much at our former...
Listen, I know management wants us to brush things like this under the rug, but I'm not sure it was a one-time event. Besides, how does some random person get access to the Tron?
That's what I said.
Look, if I were you, I'd keep your head on a swivel. I'm just speculating, but this could be the start of something bigger.
I agree. I'll be ready if and when something happens again.
Oh boy, here comes tonight's local competitor.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Bach!
This is the best talent the GM could afford? Ugh, I shudder to think of what they spend on catering.
Well, actually, the GM asked me to bring in my favorite vegan recipes.
Oh, great. And the GM's gonna pay for that slop?
Wait, I was supposed to get paid? Not the other way around?
After rumors and an eventful draft, this man is ready to make his WWE debut.
And his opponent from Hickory, North Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, the hardcore icon, Hacksaw Graves!
This guy is no stranger to the squared circle, but there is something special about stepping into a WWE ring for the first time.
Definitely, Saxton. The attack at the draft was certainly a disappointing welcome, but this match should give this superstar the debut he deserves.
I'm sure that our newest superstar and #1 draft pick is thrilled to get into the ring and put the events of last week's draft behind him.
If a fraction of the hype is real, the attack at the draft will soon be nothing but a speed bump in what will likely be a long and fruitful WWE career.
A career that should start with flattening Adrian Buck, who drew the short straw to end up as sacrificial rage. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
What a suplex.
Making the climb to the top rope.
Oh, look out.
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Both arms captured, and vitriolic stops.
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps. And he's going for the pin. He narrowly avoids the count.
Very close. Fatigue clearly setting in.
Buck comes right back at him. Jarring impact. Precision knee. Saw it coming. And counters it. Big boot. Ooh.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. That was nasty. And he now slides back into the ring.
Big boot. He's headed to the top now. Look out. Diving foot stomp. Brutal. He's been put through the ringer tonight.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Big boot!
Incredible. He's lining him up. Oh, spear! Outlook is bad for Buck. Could that be enough?
For the win.
What a resounding victory here tonight for the #1 pick.
I agree, Byron. That was pure domination.
The hell? Not this again.
It's the same attacker from the draft.
Where's security? Come on.
I guess he's taking matters into his own hands.
Good. I'm sick of this.
And this time, they're not getting away.
The masked assailant is regretting this now.
They might not be masked for much longer.
Is that Tony D'Angelo from NXT?
Not surprised with his track record.
We're going to go to commercial while we sort this out.
That's enough! Sit down and stay there.
What are we gonna do with him? We're going to get some answers. And we're going to get them right now.
You have no idea.
I have a lot of ideas. And now we're going to start figuring out which one of them is accurate. Start talking.
The new era has arrived.
Is this about the draft? Because Triple H said it was the start of a new era?
It's been right in front of you. But you can't ignore it anymore.
How'd you mess with the Tron? Got someone from your family helping you out?
Make the right choices, and maybe you'll find out someday.
I think I've had about enough. We'll settle this when you face me in a match next week. Now get this attention-seeking mafia wannabe out of here!
So you got the bad guy, huh?
Looks like it.
I know Triple H and everyone is telling you this is over now, but I still think there's more to come.
I think so too. I don't think D'Angelo would do this on his own. Whether it's his family or someone else behind the scenes, there's gotta be other people involved.
Exactly. And the entire roster should be on the lookout. I know I will be.
It's Raw's #1 draft pick hoping to shut down their attacker.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Hickory, North Carolina, weighing in at 250 pounds, the hardcore icon, Hacksaw Graves!
There's an extra degree of intensity from this superstar tonight. It looks like he's determined to put an end to Tony D'Angelo's attacks once and for all.
I'm sure he is, Saxon. This is a true grudge match. D'Angelo messed with the wrong guy here.
The legitimate businessman, Tony D'Angelo.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, Tony D'Angelo.
D'Angelo, a former All-American wrestler, now taking over all of WWE.
Now, that's pretty impressive, given his family's background in waste management.
Surrounds himself with family, and he is quite power-hungry.
Yeah, but Tony D's methods have paid off. Tag team gold, the North American title, and the Heritage Cup.
Well, he's just a savvy businessman who's diversifying his holdings. Yeah, that's it.
We're certainly no strangers to surprise attacks and deceptive actions, but this match feels especially personal.
You're not wrong, Cole. I'm honestly impressed the #1 pick had the self-control to face Tony D'Angelo in the ring rather than roughing the jabroni up backstage.
D'Angelo ruined 2 big nights, and tonight his target is looking to ruin Tony D'Angelo. Driving the knee into the back.
And they tie up with a cut. Simple waist lock, but able to block into an arm drag.
Firm control. Wicked kick to the face. Ooh, bullseye.
Double axe handle. Making way towards the top rope.
Oh, look out.
Diving foot stomp.
Brutal. Boom.
Takedown there.
Is this it?
No, he kicks out.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating.
Stiff kick. Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony might be feeling a bit rattled. And a stomp to the gut.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron. There's no good way to land on the ring apron like that. The location has the least give out of the entire ring.
No, what a Uranagi.
What now?
Stop right to the gut. And he gets set back into the ring. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? Up high. Man, what timing on that counter.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh, stinging kick. Nowhere to go, being victimized by the more-time knee strikes. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Taking things to the top rope.
From the top.
Diving foot stop to the chest. Incredible.
Gets driven into the corner.
Oh, what a kick.
Vicious.
And in the face.
Boom. It's okay. They weren't that pretty anyway.
Now Tony is getting beaten down.
Tony's on the wrong side of every exchange.
Oh, no. Has him lined up for the kill shot.
He'll take things into the ring.
Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes. That could be curtains for Tony.
This is more than a win. The #1 draft pick can now move on and focus on bigger goals.
Good riddance to Tony D'Angelo and whatever this was all about.
Now what?
Is that Charlie Dempsey?
What the hell is going on?
That's certainly Gigi Dolan.
Trick Williams from behind. What is happening?
And now Tony D'Angelo's recovered and joining the NXT champion. Clearly D'Angelo wasn't acting alone in all of this.
Yeah, I'm starting to see a common theme here, guys. We got to get some help out here.
This is a full-on invasion.
And the invaders are all from NXT.
We need help back there, right now.
Adam Pearce is trying to intervene.
Nikita Lyons with a chair.
And Pearce goes down too.
The NXT Unity Tag Champions have taken out CM Punk.
And Charlotte gets nailed too.
This is insane.
Please, somebody, anybody, do something.
We are under siege.
It's Bayley and Kevin Owens.
Finally.
You can't just come in here and do this without repercussions.
What the?
Bayley and KO are part of this? Are you serious?
What are we witnessing?
If you couldn't tell, this is a mutiny. Current and former members of NXT have united under one cause. We will no longer stand by and be treated like third-class citizens.
Members of the board, do we have your attention?
We will not stop until NXT is the one and only brand left standing in WWE.
I'm just about speechless.
We've just witnessed pure anarchy.
It was a mutiny, Saxton. Bayley said it herself. Unbelievable.
Well, it's over for tonight at least.
Who really knows at this point?
I might be out for a bit after what they did to me. But the second I'm back, I need revenge on the NXT Unity Champions and every single person involved.
I'm with you.
Good. But don't forget I warned both of you that this would happen, and no one listened.
I was wrong. I know. But this isn't the time to point fingers.
Yeah, it's the time to start listening to me. No one around here can be trusted. No one. This could go all the way to the top. Who created NXT and would stand to benefit from all this? Yeah. Chew on that for a minute.
Look, I've already spoken to Nick Aldis, and we're gonna work together to fight back against this NXT mutiny. Raw and SmackDown are a united front. But we need a leader. I drafted you #1 for a reason. I know you can step up to lead the charge.
After what they did to me, I don't need convincing. But what are we getting ourselves into? You heard what Punk just said about Triple H.
As usual, Punk's way out of line with that comment. I've been working side by side with Triple H the past few weeks to figure out what's been going on. There's no way he has anything to do with this.
You're right. Punk's fired up about getting attacked and not thinking straight. He did have a point, though, that we have to be careful about who to trust.
I know. It seems like Bayley and KO have convinced most of NXT to join them along with some other big names from our side. And we have to assume that any other NXT alumni from Raw and SmackDown might be one of them.
Then it sounds like we need to find someone from outside of WWE who could step in and join the fight against NXT.
You got someone in mind?
I do. I know just the person to turn the tide. They're from... They're from the Indies.
Okay. But how does that prove they're not secretly working with NXT? How do you know we can trust them?
We used to date, so yeah, I'd say I know them very well. And trust was never an issue.
All right, sold. After you get them on board, let's talk next steps. And don't wait too long. We need to move fast before this NXT mutiny strikes again.
Wow, you came all the way here to an indie show to see me? Must really be desperate for help against NXT.
Ah, my ex calling me desperate. I missed that.
I'm going to ignore that, but I suppose we did make a good team. Might be nice to get back together. In the ring only, of course.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I'm sick of getting stiffed by some of these indie promoters. So, as long as I get paid, I'm in.
Great. We need to get started right away.
Okay, just hang on a minute. I do have one more match obligation to fulfill here tonight. Then we'll get started.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit. So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this on the Indies, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being comedic and fun.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
I've only been here for 5 minutes, but I'm already sick of Mutiny bragging about their precious intergender NXT Unity Tag Championships. Well, what if we came up with our own, not at all similar versions? That would really cause a mutiny.
That sounds a bit goofy, but also borderline scheming. I'll allow it.
Two of the key players in the recent NXT Mutiny attack were the Unity Tag Team Champions. The Raw and SmackDown side has countered not with an attack, but instead by creating brand new Tag Team Championships of their own. Please welcome the brand new Unified Tag Team Champions, the #1 draft pick, and their partner who's making their WWE debut.
Thanks, Kathy. You might recognize my new partner from the Indies, but now she's here to help me take down this NXT mutiny. And what better way to do that than with these fancy new championships?
That's right. The GMs thought we were the perfect pair to hold these new Unified titles.
I gotta say, this sounds and looks very similar to the NXT Unity titles.
Not at all. Our titles have red accents, while theirs have silver.
Our titles are open to intergender competition from any brand, not just NXT.
And finally, our titles have never been lost in a match.
Okay, but isn't that just because they're brand new? I'm still not seeing how these titles are any different.
Zip it, Kathy. We'll show you and the entire WWE universe just how special and unique our Unified Championships are when we defend them later tonight on Raw.
Okay, can't wait.
It's a WWE debut, tag team debut, in the debut of the Unify Championships.
I guess if you're going to introduce yourself to the WWE Universe, you might as well do it as a champion. Talk about participation trophies.
Oh, come on, Saxton. They're trolling. What better way to get under Mutiny's skin than by knocking off their precious Unity titles?
The LWO is here, representing the culture, representing a legacy.
That's what they're all about. There is a whole lot of fight in this team, and they won't ever let anyone forget that.
For the LWO to give anything less than their best is not an option. That's not how you represent.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Cruz del Toro and Zelina Vega, the LWO. And their opponents, the hardcore icon, Hacksaw Graves, and the outlaw, Jay Earp.
No joking around here. The unified tag titles are serious business tonight.
Well, technically, this is a championship match. The arena doesn't have the usual electricity.
Well, because it's not really a title match, Michael. You can't expect people to get excited about championships these two just made up.
Well, every championship once was something that someone just made up, Saxton. And if you're still looking for something to get excited about, we have the debut of a new WWE superstar.
Vicious Enziguri.
Planning something big here.
To the sky.
Look out below!
Tagged in here.
Broadcast lock off the rope.
Del Toro trying to get under his opponent's skin. Kick to the back.
The challenger enduring the punishment.
Tag is good.
Up the rope he goes. Blast off. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
What a spectacular misfire.
And that is why we say don't try this at home, viewers, because of terrible miscalculations like that. That's going to hurt. Anticipated that. Look at all these stuffs.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Man, knee strike.
And right away into the pin. 2 kicks out. He still has life.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Oh, he saw it coming.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord leg cover for the title. Breaks the close count.
Obviously still has some fight left.
Ah, look at this.
So much damage, and the champ with the pin.
Title match stays alive.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
Wow.
Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh. Spiking DDT.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Tough night so far for Zelina.
Uh-oh. Arnold sidekick. Pin attempt by the champion. He kicks out at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Ooh.
And into the corner he goes.
And Del Toro may have felt that coming.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither's taking hold of Del Toro here.
Oh, the whipper snap in.
Title in the balance.
Here's the pin. She makes the save, and this match continues. Oh! The champ goes for the cover.
still has a great amount of fight in them. Not going to let it end like this.
And it looks like he's got a bullseye on his head now.
Just the
champion into the pin.
And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, Hacksaw Graves, and the Outlaw, Jay Earp.
The long history this new duo shares was evident here tonight as the Unified Champs look like a well-oiled machine and successfully defended their titles.
Sure, Michael, but they will likely have an even tougher time defending these ridiculous titles in the court.
I see what you're doing here with these Unified Championships. Funny.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep. Need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
A bit predictable for my taste, but I'll do it.
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexus King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. And we're all set for some hijinks and hard hits. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best JC Jane impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
Our resident class clown looked poised to school her opponent right now. The War Raiders are back.
A team that has been dominant in tag team wrestling for over a decade.
Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Eric and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, the Hardcore Icon, Hacksaw Graves, and the Outlaw, Jay Earp.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Oh, man. Good grief.
Turn your lights out.
Just going all out with every blow.
Oh, what a kick. Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Axe handle.
An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here.
But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him.
He's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
From the heavens, splash from the top.
And that has to bring Eric down a peg. And he powers out.
At this point in the match, that could have gone either way.
And into the pin. Title on the line. Emphatic kick out for the challenger.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Effective counter.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Oh! That is a power-packed punch.
And now she's unleashing an onslaught of offense.
And now she has to maintain this energy. Keep it going.
Bam!
Knee to the midsection.
Bang to the neck.
Buckle up, this is gonna hurt.
Still going. Beats to the bottom. The champ just striking at will. Merciless display.
The champ with the cover.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
The challenger really struggling to avoid major damage.
Yeah, things could turn even worse soon if there isn't a tag on the horizon.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Shot right to the midsection. An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here. But Eric can't allow this burst to hinder him.
Stopped them in their tracks with a kick to the gut.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
Oh, man. Shotgun knees from Eric. Tag it in. Oh, ouch. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Hit the ropes. Oh, what a knee strike.
Uh-oh. Target in the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Oh.
Oh, step up enziguri.
Northern Lights suplex.
Now shoulders down.
Here we go. She still has enough energy for a simple kick out.
She gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh, man.
Shot right to the midsection.
And the challenger's showing the champions what it means to be a top-tier team.
I think the crowd knows what we're about to see. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Champ close to ending it here.
Shoulders down to retain.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners. The Unified Tag Team Champions, the Hardcore Icon, Axel Graves, and the Outlaw Jay Earp.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes? Is that a thing? Nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up, the Unified Champions.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the NXT Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, the Outlaw Jay Earp and the Hardcore Icon Hacksaw Graves.
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling, but these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unity Unified Unification match is about to be unleashed. Corey, what's the champ's mindset right now heading into this huge title defense?
Confidence is key, Cole. They have to remind themselves that they are the absolute best WWE has to offer right now. The moment they doubt that is the moment we could very likely see them get picked off.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity Championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unity Unify Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some, in some way, for some time.
Arm wringer applied, and bang, so accurate.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexus unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Oh! Our champion is getting rocked a little. Oh, big boot. Oh! He's going up.
Launching.
Diving foot stomp.
Brutal.
Both wrists captured, and boom! Good night. What a knee.
Turns it into a pin attempt. 2. And he kicks out at 2.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Oh, my goodness. Kick right to the back. And his constant attack has him floundering.
He just doesn't seem to have any response right now.
Turns that at his.
Oh, shocking inside cradle. Small packages could be it.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
He is going to take this match as long and as far as he needs to. Tag made. Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous you got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first? Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's a hilarious new arrival. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop mutiny?
The tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them.
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the Unholy Union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
It's time for the Unholy Union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Well, it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity Champions. Why would she be associating with the Unholy Union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft!
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper are amused.
See, Saxton? There was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled handicap match.
After the way she made a mockery of the Unholy Alliance's entrance, she might just have it coming.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire looked pretty annoyed. I just hope they didn't put a curse on this whole arena.
Wow. Stop right to the belly.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
2 count. She slips out of the pin before 3.
And she really took her time getting out of that one.
Propped up in the corner.
She's vulnerable up on the top turnbuckle. And she quickly turned that around.
Lots of counters from each athlete. Impenetrable defense.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here.
And Niven has to pull a trick from her sleeve.
Bang! Drop kick. Looking to get airborne here.
From the heavens. What? From ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off.
She's in that zone. Total focus on the competition.
Nice calf kick. Great elevation.
She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand.
Hooked up.
She's all out of sorts here.
She put in the work. Now she's looking for the payoff.
Kick out. She still has life.
This is going to come down to who wants it more.
Effective. Into the pin. Can Niven recover? A kick out at 2.
She just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
Kick. Nasty kick.
Wow. Breathtaking standing shooting star.
Knees up just in time. At last, Piper keeping that string of offense.
We're going to end this. The schoolboy. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. Turns it around and the shoulders are down. And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Surprised to not even get a 2 count at this point.
Hoists it up high here. Down, powerbomb.
Partner gets tagged in.
hard into the corner.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Kick right to the leg.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. Directly into the cup.
The damage is done. Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Great height.
And she's looking intent on delivering something big here.
Don't do it.
Ah, crash and burn.
Bet all the chips on landing that high-risk maneuver. From the top. Good Lord, taking flight.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their
soaring. You gotta be kidding me.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor. She's revved up and has her opponent in her sights. Ducking out of the way, roll up, going for the win.
And she breaks the count. Her iron will on display for the world to see. Forward Russian leg sweep. Turning it into a pin for the win.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message.
Being placed in the corner here. Chelsea on the receiving end. She's going to try it again.
Oh, my God. This spells trouble for Chelsea. Ooh, looks like this could be the end.
Oh, and a kick out. How did she do that?
No way. No way. I refuse to believe that wasn't 3. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Kick to the knee. La Maestro cradle. Perfectly applied.
No! Kick out at 2.
She just will not go away.
Kick gets caught.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Made it for the tag.
Take from way up. And that's not what she was looking for there.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Flipped right into the post.
Throws her back in from ringside. She gets put in the corner.
Piper Niven getting ready.
Crushing impact on the splash.
Piper got all of it.
2. And a major victory in her career tonight.
Here are your winners. The team of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fire set their partner up to fail here tonight.
They had reason to, Saxton. She wanted to be the center of attention, and the unholy union made sure she was, for all the wrong reasons.
I don't know what was in your wee brain out there, but you owe us an explanation.
You're not the ones who should be mad. You walked out on me, and I ended up in a handicap match.
Which you lost, by the way. You know that goes on our record.
Let's not lose sight of your little stunt during your entrance. That was an embarrassment.
We did not invite you into our coven to make a mockery of us. Do you even believe in the craft?
Would I be here if I didn't? I wasn't mocking you. I was trying to do what you asked.
Which was?
You told me to elevate the group. So I thought if I literally elevated myself, it would do the trick. Wasn't my fault that production got me a much smaller platform than I expected, with not enough fog.
See, Alba? This is what we get for bringing home strays.
Please don't give up on me. I'm trying my best. Just give me one more chance, and I'll prove I can witch with the best of them.
Aldous has been after us to do a 3-on-3 match.
I am so good in trios matches. Pick me, pick me.
I just know I'm going to regret this, but fine. One more chance. But no platforms or fog next week. Just do your regular entrance and try to fit in.
Thank you. I will...
No.
It's cool. Maybe next time? We still have to workshop it anyway. This is gonna be great.
Oh my, this is certainly a new look for this superstar.
The following contest is a Isla Dawn and Alba Fire.
We know that this half of the Unity Tag Champions has a reputation for her sense of humor, but I'm not sure if her partners are in on the joke.
The last thing on earth she should be doing is antagonizing Isla and Alba. We've seen what their hexes can do.
We're about to see if this trio can become a coven.
Here comes the boat of WWE.
First, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
A third-generation star who at times has carried the women's division on her shoulders.
To that point, Natalya has won more matches than any other woman in WWE history.
The Queen of Hearts spans eras, and her boat status is forever.
Natalya is always refining her arsenal. She's more dangerous than ever.
Enter the Empress.
Nobody makes an entrance quite like Asuka.
And representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
Beware the beautiful fury behind the mask, because destruction awaits.
Just check her resume. A Royal Rumble match winner, Money in the Bank contract holder, NXT, SmackDown, Raw Women's Championships. Oh, and
Tag Team Gold 2.
Asuka can drop you in one shot or get a submission in one grab.
Her dominance cannot be denied. And Asuka is poised to decimate even further.
And Asuka's about to show just why she's the best.
Check your pulse, because here comes the glow.
And from Orlando, Florida,
Naomi has such an unbelievable connection with the WWE Universe.
And they have cheered her on to win the tag titles and the women's championship.
But Naomi's not about to rest on her resume. She's looking to glow even brighter.
And believe me, she understands what it takes to get to the top of the mountain again.
Yeah, Naomi does things in that ring that nobody else can do. It's time to see if the power of glow is real.
Well, one thing is for certain, Naomi definitely knows how to handle her business.
The unholy alliance has become an unholy trinity.
And I'm not sure Isla and Alba are too happy about it after getting a look at their partner's ridiculous outfit.
Well, they better get on the same page fast, because their opponents aren't afraid of things that go bump in the night.
Sunset flip!
Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. There's the tag.
Oh, man, that was nasty. And make it twice. Ouch. Leaning her into the corner now. There's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Oh, big back body drop. And a kick out.
Clearly, she's still got a lot of fight left in her.
And she makes the tag.
Clothesline. Vicious, just disrespectful. Trying to get that mental edge. You can't let yourself get psyched out.
Oh, snapmare.
Oh, right to the spine. And stays one step ahead.
Brought down with a DDT. Totally helpless at the moment, and they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Tag. Connecting with the Falcon Arrow. Climbing up those ropes now.
Off the top.
Through the air. And connects.
I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. She's ready to go all out, and she's letting her opponent know it.
Oh, that can rock you. Oh, that hurt. Right.
Crucifix pin applied. Rolls through. And around the world we go. I'm getting vertigo.
She gets a quick kick out there.
Just powered out.
Boom. It saw what was coming there. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. And now propped up in the corner.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
Double knee face breaker. And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Alba there.
Looking dazed. You can tell she has no idea what's coming to her.
And now she delivers her back into the ring.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
Hooked up, backdrop suplex. Drop kick right on point.
Ooh, what a nasty kick.
Insulting. A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally.
Coming in off the tag.
Oh.
Can you believe this?
I love it.
Double stomp.
Oh, what a kick.
Ooh. Bang. Pummeled by the double stomp.